Hold on, I gotta redo that intro.
Actually, that'd be funny if I stay right here. I just bear the full brunt of it.
I need it for Death Metal show. Look at my hair. Ah! We're gonna witness Death Metal Rob is not going to give KMX's first Death Metal singing lesson. You ready? Here we go. And my ass is in your face. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. You ready? Okay, Death Metal Rob. First, give us your background. I want to know a little bit about you.
He's saying like comes from the old school death metal.
I'm 35 years old, and my whole life since I was 11, death metal thrash is my life. Old school death metal's my love. Entombed, Grave. I'd be here all night, you know.
And you and KMX, your background, you are totally metal. You're as metal as he is, but you are definitely more entrenched in the power metal and true metal.
Thrash metal.
Thrash metal.
Yeah, never was totally into death metal, but there's a lot of death metal on my CD collection and a lot on my iPod.
So you are going to have a lesson. You've been privy to this. Okay, this is wonderful. And then maybe we can do the opposite with the power metal.
You do? No,
or thrash
I'm not
metal.
the person to go to for that. But could you give a little Malevolent Creation? Is that a good example?
I'm gonna sing some Cannibal lyrics. I'm flattered, by the way. But my vocals, I don't do no high-pitched stuff like Corpse Grinder. He'll go from a growl to a scream. I don't do that.
He tends to stay low, though.
Yeah, I mean, still, I don't do no screams at all. I don't do it. You know, Gore Guts is a good comparison.
Okay, so we're gonna
we got an acoustic guitar in the other room.
You want me to go get a guitar for you?
Oh, we could do the first death metal ballad ever here tonight.
Okay, we'll do that, but let's do the vocal lesson first. This is just vocals. Pretend that Kevin's come to you and he says, I want to sing death metal, I want to be a death metal star, and what are you gonna do?
I came up with this song called Joe Black.
Joe Black, Malevolent Creation.
Yeah, I love that song, so.
I'd like it too.
Is that a real death metal song?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, then teach you how to sing that one. Teach you how to sing.
Well, I ain't recording the lyrics.
When I get out of here, you're dead. Sorry.
I ain't recording the lyrics now. I do have that CD though. I love Malevolent, but we'll do some Cannibal.
Yeah, he's gonna do some Cannibal.
We're gonna get a karaoke machine in here at some point.
This is with Chris Barnes.
Okay.
This is mine. You know, he's another dude. That was the first album actually he got.
I want to see the basics of death metal singing.
Was
the basics.
The Bleeding.
Bleeding,
I'm actually going to do lyrics from The Bleeding.
Only time I didn't like Chris Barnes was when he covered Zero the Hero. Speaking of
yeah, that was
not well conceived, but this is going to be different.
This is the Pickaxe Murders.
Okay.
From The Bleeding. It's been a while since I did this. I need some dudes behind me so we can really do it to it. So
it's like
whoever wants to jam, guitarists, drummers, bassist, fucking look me up, man.
Power fragments, caught in the acid, knee deep in the blood of the dead. Cranial separation, sex with a severed head.
There's a little taste, you know. I wasn't expecting this tonight, but, you know.
Okay, Kevin, let's see.
No, I have to go? No, I have to do some death metal?
No, you have to. He's teaching you a lesson. Rob, you gotta tell him what to do.
So
that was a perfect example for the audience.
Get low. Okay, I think what he did was a perfect example of what to do in death metal. What I think people got away from it's get low and stay powerful.
Yeah.
Maintain some level of clarity and enunciation and diction, but basically get low, stay powerful, give it your all, and I think I can do it. If I can have the mic, I can do my take on death metal singing.
Sure.
Okay.
Of course, you gotta try.
All right.
And this is your first time growling and shit, really?
Not really, but
I've seen him kind of growl with Under Siege, but
see, a lot of vocalists, death metal vocalists, I know many who they carry their vocals differently. Everyone don't really do it the same. I know you see online and shit like people giving lessons like they say you don't have to put much effort into it.
Oh, that's how can you give a lesson to anybody and tell them you have not much effort into it?
No, I'm saying videos you could see online.
Oh, that they don't. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, but
tell Kevin what to do.
I got it. I got it. Just give me the mic.
He's metal, so it's all you, buddy.
Okay. Me singing death metal.
Remember the other cam. Do it to HD cam. And this cam.
So you preach about how I'm supposed to be, yet you don't know your own sexuality.
Isn't that death metal?
The philosopher. You know so much about nothing at all. Ideas that fall under shadows. I can do a bit better. Okay. Gone are the filthy liars, and all their filthy lies. Ooh, where the slime live, where the slime grow. Sorry, this is Lou Reed attempting death metal instead of actual death metal. Scarred with inner hatred, one leg to kick your ass. These are final acts committed by Joe Black. Da, 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 da. Okay, what I thought was life came to an end, born into a world I never asked for this. Got to get away.
You should be growling that part.
Got to get away. Got to get away. Got to get away. Fallen myself, wretched, suffer, bastard, suffer, bastard. Got to get away. Got to get away. Got to get away. Got to take me to heaven. Adorn me with wings. Suffer, bastard. Suffer, bastard. Okay, now I trailed away from it here and there. That wasn't technically death metal. I think I got away from it, but
You had a moment there.
I had a moment
You had a
there.
Cookie Monster moment.
I had some Cookie Monster moments. I guess I should have, if you're going to do Fear Factor like that, you should just do Leech Master. I think that's the one that's like, why can't you? I love
You're doing like a Frank Sinatra version right
yeah,
now.
it says the Fear Factor. I love
We're
you
getting off the metal
once.
track.
This is Death Metal Lounge.
Away.
Death Metal Lounge.
Yeah, why didn't Pat Boone cover
This is like watching. I don't know, but we need to definitely get what's his name, Mr. Pussycat. What's his name?
Now, Athena, I made an album. I made a demo back in '99 called "It's Severed." Where I tried my hand at some death metal vocals with with electronic assistance. I still have it on cassette somewhere. I'd love to play it to you.
I would love to.
But you have to have a change of pants. You will piss yourself from laughter.
I'll wear definitely some kind of sort of protective undergarment because you know what? I normally have to when I'm around you anyway because you crack me up constantly.
Okay.
Under Siege was a good preparation for it.
Yes, Under Siege was supposed to be bad. This album actually wasn't supposed to be bad, but it's probably the worst thing I ever did.
Oh, was this the one you talked about last time as being like the worst thing you've ever done?
I made
about bands. Don't they listen to how bad they are? Don't they know they're bad? And you said, well, you did something when you were younger.
Yes, back in '99.
But you knew it was bad.
I got a 4-track, and I recorded an 8-song demo, all on cassette, all by myself. I did everything. Most horrible piece of shit.
Did you know at the time it was a piece of shit, or did you think it was good when you listened to it?
Okay, I'm going into it, and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this one home. I'm going to make a name for myself with this album. I'm totally going into it. Then I'm playing it back. And I'm going, well, maybe that's not going to... I went in there thinking, okay, I'm going to make a name for myself with this record. And I ended up thinking, maybe I can use this as a blueprint to form a band. That's what because I went to college after that. Then I would I'd meet up with, and there are a few people I talked to, like, oh, you want to form a band? Well, hey, I got a bunch of songs put out here. Now, granted, this is horrible, but we could take a listen to it, and never came anywhere. But some songs, some parts of songs, and one song ended up being KMX band.
What song was that?
Only song from that album that got used.
Which is what?
On the KMX record. Well, on the KMX Band live show, you never heard it. It was a song we used to play live called 1.5 Steps Down. It was named after its tuning, which is, I thought, a very interesting novelty. And then
So it was a grunge song then?
What?
It was a grunge song then?
No, it was there was more like bad Pantera. It wasn't really death metal. And then other stuff like the main riff in Chocolate Mousse.
Oh yeah.
That riff appeared on that riff.
That's kind of death metal-y.
Yeah, exactly.
He says, okay, now wait a minute. You got to hear Dutch Chocolate. Okay, no wait. This lesson is death metal lesson kind of.